Hello everyone. So let's have the continuation of our project 2. We have already seen the 5 queries in the this project. Now let's see the another 5 queries. So I have already explained the data set in the previous video. You can check that one. Now let's move to the sixth query. What was the maximum number of pizzas delivered in a single order? So if you see over here, we have two different tables, right? We have already cleaned the table. Select star from this one, clean customer orders, and then select star from clean runners order. Now we need to check what was the maximum number of pizzas delivered in a single order. So if you run both this query, then order ID column will be the common column between the both the tables, right? So that we will do in a join between these two table. Now we do not need to consider where order is cancelled. Means over here cancellation should be null, right? That we need to take care of. Now we need to do order ID and then pizza ID is there, right? Pizza ID is available in this column. So in a single order, what was the maximum order? So if you see over here, order ID 4 has three pizzas are there, right? The pizza ID are there for order ID 4. So let's see now. Now we have taken this select order ID, then count of pizza ID. So per order we need to mention the count of pizza ID, right? And then we have done the join of these two table, clean customer orders and clean runners order based on order ID column, which is common column between both the tables. And then we need to consider cancellation is null, right? Because if cancellation is there, then that will be the cancelled order. So we are not considering that one. So we can take this entire block into the first city. So now let me run this query individually. Let me run it. Okay. So if you see for the fourth order ID, three pizzas are delivered, right? Over here. So that will be the maximum number of orders. Now we need to, from this entire column, we need to take the maximum one, right? So what I have done, this entire block will be taken into one city, and then outside of city, what I have done, select maximum of n of order. N of order from this column, we need maximum value, right? So there, which will be 3. So select maximum of n order x maximum delivered pizza from this city, right? Order count city. So now let me execute this query. So which will be 3, right? For order ID 4, we have delivered 3 times 3 pizzas, right? So that will be our answer. I have already written the answer over here. 3 is the our answer, right? Now let's jump to the next query. For each customer, how many delivered pizza had at least one change and how many had no changes? So now again let me take this both query. Here we need to consider for each customer, right? So now here also this same cancellation is null. We have to take into the consideration, right? How many delivered pizzas had at least one change and how many had no changes? So let me run this query again. So if you see over here exclusion. So for exclusion, if you see, we need to consider over here for each customer ID, right? So if you see customer ID 103 has three exclusions are there, right? Three exclusions are there, or if you see for 103 extras, 103 extras are nowhere, right? And then for 104 one extras are there. So what I have done over here, we need to do sum of case when for exclusion, actually for we with no changes, right? Sorry, with changes. So we need to consider exclusion and extras both, right, over here. So for one there will be answer will be 3, right? Sorry, 103 answer will be 3. So let me show you, actually let me run entire query with about to query as well. So now let's see what I have told you for 103. If you see over here 103, one exclusion is there, second exclusion is there, and three exclusion is there. Now for 101 there will be nothing, 102 there will be nothing, right? So with changes there will be nothing, I am talking about with changes. Then 1033, then 104. Let's see for 104. 104, one is coming over here, and then one is coming over here. So it will be 2, right? For 104. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. It will be true. So we need to consider exclusion and extras value, and either of these two value has some value for each customer, and then we need to do summation of that exclusion and extras, right? And with no changes. So how many had no changes? So if you see over here, how many had no changes? So for 101, let me see over here. 101, for no changes, we need to consider exclusion is null as well as extras is null. Then 1. So 101 has 1, one value is over here. Then 101 as one value is over here as well, value is over here as well. So let me show you 101 no changes is there in two times. Okay, 101, 101, then is null. Okay, we need to consider this one also, right? So let me go to this order ID, and then order ID 6. 6 has this cancellation is there, right? So that we it will be 2 only, not 3. So 101, 2 has no changes, right? I hope you are getting this, because we need to consider cancellation is null values only, right? Or let me show you in the Excel file. Let me take this all the data into the Excel file. 1 minute. Let me take it. Okay. Then let me take this data also. And then let me take this our answer sheet answer also. Now now how we are considering the no changes. So if you see for 101, these two both the value should be null. Then for again this 101, both the values should be null. And then again for 101, both the values should be null. But now let's see this order ID. Order ID of 101, which is this one, right? 1, 2, and 6. Now check for this 1, 2, and 6 into this table. So for 1 and 2, if you see over here, cancellation is null, right? But for 6, cancellation is there. So we need to uh, eliminate this record, right? So now no changes. Whenever we are considering no changes, when exclusion has null value as well as extras has also null value, it means that end condition between exclusion and extras. So that over here for 101, two, only two no changes are there, right? So which will be correct one, because we are not considering cancellation values. Okay, so now let's jump to the next question. How many pizzas were delivered that had both exclusions and extras? So how many pizzas were delivered that has both exclusion and extras? So now in this case we need to check both value, exclusion as well as extras, both value should be there, right? So let me show you. Mm, so exclusion is not null as well as extras is not null, right? So this is the one value and this will be the second value, right? So now is there anywhere mm, that both as value? So 2 and now 9. So I think answer will be 1 only, right? Because 9 we are not considering, because for 9 uh, cancellation is there in the status, right? So we can consider only 10 only, because it has the cancellation value is null, right? So 10th will be 1. So how many? So what I have done over here, case when t dot exclusion is not null and t1 dot extras is not null, then one else null, and then we need to do summation of that one, right? We need to do summation of that one. So number of pizzas, and then cancellation is null, so that will be our common condition. So if you execute this query, then answer will be 1 only, right? Now let's see the ninth query. What was the total volume of pizzas order for each hour of the day? So now if you run this clean customer orders table, now for each hour of the day, right? So from this order time column, we need to consider the order for, sorry, we need to consider the hour for each of the order time column, right? And then for each of the hour means from some of the pizzas will deliver 18 to 5, right? Then 11. So see this one. Again 18 to 34. Again 18 to 34. So for 6 o'clock format, we can say that 3 pizzas will deliver, right? Let me execute this one. See over here. For 6 o'clock format, 3 pizzas were delivered. Let me again execute this both the queries. Okay. So for because of 1 is this 18, then again 18 coming 2 times, right? Now check for 11 o'clock. So let me show you. For 11, okay. 11 o'clock, there is only one pizzas are there, right? For 1 o'clock, we can say 13. We need to check 13 value. So 13 is coming over here, 13 is coming over here, 13 is coming over here. So for 1, 13 means 11 o'clock, right? 13, sorry, 13 means 1 p.m. So it will be 3. So what I have done over here, from the entire order time column, I have firstly generated the date part and then hour. So from this from this order time column, I need hour only. So for that, date part function is used, and for which we need to give hour as a parameter, right? So it will give hours of 24 4 format, means 13, 15, 16, like that, up to 24. But now what if I want hours in this format as well, like 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up to 12 only, not in 24 format. So for that purpose, what I have done over here, I have used the format function, and then uh, I have used this order time column, and then in which HH and TT I have given as a parameter to the order time column to extract hour and to TT from order time column, and for that purpose I have used the format function. And now what was the total volume of pizzas ordered for each hour of the day? So for that count of star I have given, and then because of count of star I have given, I need to do aggregate for this one and this one also, right? So for that purpose I have used the group by function and then order by. So let me, so that this will be our answer, right? For each of the hour, how many pizzas were be delivered? Now let me show you the final question. What was the volume of orders for each day of the week? So let me run this query. Each day of the week. So for how we can find the each day of the week? We can find it by this way, right? We have to use date name function, and in that date name function we need to give a parameter of weekday, because we want Saturday, it is Saturday or there is there, or Sunday is there, or Monday is there, right? So for that weekday function we have used, and then cast of order time as n varchar, right? So let me execute this query. So here it is given as Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Monday, Friday again, Saturday, Monday. But now we need to do uh, count of one, and then group by this entire column, right? So let me execute this one. So if you see over here, for Saturday we have delivered 5 pizza. Then Monday also we have delivered 5 pizza. Let me execute both this query. Right. For and then for Saturday we have delivered 3 pizza, and Sunday we have delivered 1 pizza, right? So this is actually the date name function is there in SQL Server, or maybe it is available in other relational database as well. And what will be the parameter of the date name function? So that you can see over here, right? It is a function. Let me show you the parameter. So what we can give, over here, we our requirement is to give weekday, right? So we have given the weekday over here, then comma. So for which date we need to give the week name. If we give get date, right, then it will give Sunday over here, because today is Sunday, right, for each of the 14 records. Then, but our requirement is to give weekday of the day or order time column. So for that purpose over here, we have casting the order time into n varchar, right? But now we want Friday how many pizzas will be delivered. So Friday 1 2 3 4 5 pizzas were delivered. Saturday again 1 2 3 pizzas were delivered. Then we can say Sun Monday 1 2 3 4 5 pizzas will deliver. Like that. If I execute both of this query, then it will give the proper output, right? So thank you so much everyone. This is our second project we have completed today in SQL. I will come again with the next project as soon as possible. Please kindly support my channel and do watch and like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.